Hey Vinyl community, hey New Wavers, it's Shad with Vinyl New Wave. Coming to you this week with a quick video of random items from my collection, or roll the dice as I like to call them. I actually did make a video last week, but due to some technical difficulties I ended up doing some editing and stuff. I haven't released it yet. Hopefully I'll get that resolved this week or figure out a workaround, and then I can release that video this week as well. But until then, I figured let's get another video out. So I figured we would do a random items video. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. All right, the first one is from the Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls, extended dance version. This is it's apparently a reissue of the 12-inch, yeah, this is that debut single from the Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls, and a really great one that's got the dance mix, and then the B-side's got A Man Could Get Arrested, and looks like just a regular album version of West End Girls. Great song by the Pet Shop Boys. All right. Next up, number 2 is The Very Best of David Bowie, Nothing Has Changed. This is a this is just like a reissue from like a best of from 2014 that I picked up a year or two ago. It was on sale at like Best Buy or something for $12 or something, and so I picked it up. It's got all his big good dance hits on it. However, it ended up getting a scuff. One of my kids accidentally, I don't know, somehow ended up, it's got a big scratch on one of the discs on one side, and so it skips. It's pretty bad. It's a deep one, so unfortunately. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Next up, number 3. No, that is a 7-inch single, and I am going to skip anything that comes up as 7-inch singles because they're still not organized, and I don't want to spend forever trying to find them. Okay. This next one is Romeo Void, Instincts, their album. And this has got one of my favorite songs by them. It's A Girl in Trouble Is a Temporary Thing. Song about teenage pregnancy, of all things. Really great song, pretty good album. I love Romeo Void, Deborah, and Peter Woods. I don't know if you've ever seen... there was a show on VH1 a long time ago called A Band Reunited, and they did an episode of Romeo Void where they got the band all back together, and it was a really awesome. The saxophone player actually ended up going deaf and couldn't play the saxophone anymore, and so but they had him on the show, and he came to the performance, and they had another guy that played the saxophone for him, and it was pretty great to see them playing live after all the years of not being together, and they did a really awesome little show there, and they did that song and of Never Say Never, of course. So Romeo Void, Instincts. All right, number 4. That is going to be right behind me here. Is the Smithereens, Green Thoughts. I picked this album up a few years ago on another business trip to the Bay Area. I went into a store and they had not only this one, but 11 and one of the other Smithereen albums all sitting there, and they were really reasonably priced, like under $10 each, and they're all in really great shape, so I picked them all up. This one's got Only a Memory in it, on it, especially for you. Green Thoughts, of course. It's a great album. I love the Smithereens. It's sad that Pat Denizio's gone, because the Smithereens just did some amazingly awesome work. So, Smithereens, Green Thoughts. Okay, and number 5. Okay, let's see, this one should be right here behind me. Okay, back in the late 80s is kind of the start of the acid house movement and in the electronic movement. And there was a band out of, I think, Germany, but they were called CCCP. And they had actually a hit here in the United States, thanks to Cameron Paul out of Dallas. They had a song here called American Soviets that was a pretty big dance club hit. But this is a song by theirs, a 12-inch of a song by theirs called The Liquid Sky, which is a really great tune. A lot of CCP stuff is actually pretty good. It's definitely electronic, closer into acid house. But this is a German pressing. I really enjoyed it. They've got a couple other great songs, United States of Europe, and a couple others. But yeah, this was a really good one. And lastly, is here we are. The album Forever Running by the band B Movie. B Movie has the big hit off of this is Nowhere Girl. Really good song. A bit of a hit. This is US pressing on Sire Records. But that's a great song. It's a pretty good album. It's been a while since I listened to this one. But yeah, Forever Running by B Movie. Okay. And let's do one more. Why not? Ah, yes. It's going to be... I believe this song was in a movie. It is I Go Crazy by Flesh for Lulu. Flesh for Lulu had they had a few albums out, but their big one was Long Live the New Flesh, and that included this this song I Go Crazy. And yeah, I think it was from Some Kind of Wonderful, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it was from Some Kind of Wonderful. There was actually a reissue of the song for that movie, but this is from the album Long Live the New Flesh. I really love Flesh for Lulu. That was that their album Long Live the New Flesh is really great. Had a lot of really great tunes on it, and has Postcards from Paradise, I Go Crazy, Siamese Twist. A lot of really great songs on there. So if you haven't ever listened to Flesh for Lulu, give them a listen. They're kind of a, I don't want to say jangle pop, but they're kind of they're a new wave band out of England, and this one's on Beggar's Banquet Records. So there you go. Now, I also wanted to say, if you get to where you want to listen to, if you want to listen to any of the records that I put, I've been putting links to their Discogs page in the description, and if you go follow that link to the Discogs page, usually at the bottom right hand side there'll be a video there of the record or the song that's on that record that you can listen to, and of course you can always search at your leisure. Hopefully, like I said, I'm actually pretty excited for next week. I've got a reissue that I ordered a couple months ago. I pre-ordered, that's finally coming this week. It's in UPS's hands right now as we speak. I've also got another reissue or two that I've kind of held off on showing you because I was waiting for more reissues to show up. So I'll do another video. Next week will probably be another pickups video of stuff that I've picked up in the last month or two. And by all means, if you liked the records that I showed, if you like my videos, please hit the like button, thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And until next time, you spin me around like a record, baby.